What's up you guys, my name is Quinn Hartley, and if you're new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. So before I get into this video, I'm a little bit sick, so yeah. I don't know if I sound sick, but I am sick. I've got a cough and I don't feel very well, but YouTube needs to carry on, so yeah. Last vlog,
tweaking, making party rock. Hands to the sky, bitch, dance till you drop. Turn like Project X, I got my neighbor screaming stop. Damn, turned up from my tape, I got the tweaker screaming drop. Damn, I know they fiending for this drop. If bitch I on my dick, I know she fiending for my cock.
a lot happened. I ended up fracturing my ankle and pretty much first broken bone that I've ever had. Well, except my finger, but then that's not really an important bone to break. I also experienced a very dysphoric interaction as someone who's trans, so let's talk about it. Yeah, there we go. So last vlog happened last weekend, which was the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was like 3 days at a book signing, and it was pretty fun. There was loads of stuff that I missed because I really hurt my ankle. We went on Friday, and we went into the hotel room, we went to the park, we got some pizza. I didn't really film a lot of that. We went to the castle, which had like a museum in it. We went to the shop to get some snacks, and that was pretty much Friday. And then Saturday was a bit more of an important day. We woke up as usual. That's what usually happens. We had some breakfast, which was quite nice. It was like an English breakfast. There was cereal, there was apple juice, there was orange juice, there was loads of juices. Then we got changed. The volunteers got changed, so it was like me and Nathan. We were best mates. It's my dog barking. They're trapped in my room right now, so let's hope that they don't disturb this video because that's annoying. So yeah, we got changed in our volunteer uniform. It was pretty much just like a Wonderland t-shirt. It was purple. It was quite dysphoric because I hate wearing stuff that's purple. So to get rid of that, I sort of wore my zip up hoodie. I tried to wear it without, but no, that wasn't gonna happen. I didn't like that, so no one cared that much, which was good. We then went to our post where we were gonna help out kind of thing. We got assigned to take charge of the bouncy castle, which didn't really need help with because like what we're gonna do, just watch kids jump up and down. So anyway, we ended up doing that. We kind of bounced up and down. Ah! Freaking coughing all the time, it's annoying. So yeah, we bounced on the bouncy castle, kind of just had fun. You know, doing flips, doing tricks, videoing it, having fun, doing all that stuff. And then we went to sit on the seats for a little bit after we saw that the kids came off the bouncy slide, because there was an inflatable slide, which is quite cool. It's quite big. I don't know, it looked quite big from my angle. And we decided that, hey, we want to do that. So we waited for the little kids that kept running up and down and sliding down and doing it again to come off so that me and Nathan could give the inflatable slide a try. I hate being sick. It's the most thing ever. I don't even have hay fever. I don't actually know how any of you guys with hay fever puts up with having hay fever. You literally have a cold for 3 months a year. It's like, damn, it's crazy. Yeah, I feel for you. I'm sorry. Anyway, so we went up the inflatable slide. I probably did it like 3 times before what happened. Yeah, I went up in the inflatable slide, it came down the inflatable slide, did it 3 times, and then on the 4th, I asked Nathan to film me, so at least I have video evidence. He was like the only one that he filmed because I filmed myself the rest of the time. So he filmed me, I jumped, so I lifted my legs up, and then I dropped to the top of it, and then the inflatable bounciness flinged me up. I then pretty much didn't really slide, I just jumped pretty much, and then I landed on my foot and it really hurt. So that happened. So then pretty much the rest of Saturday I didn't end up doing it, which was really gutting because later on everyone had a party. There was chocolate fountains, there was people messing about. This is only like stories that I've heard, but people were getting drunk, people were going up and down the inflatable slide, and these were not kids, these were adults who were doing that. I didn't even get to like see it because of what happened, so I was kind of gutted. It was really crap. So if I go next year, there is no way that I'm going on any more inflatable slides until the end of the evening, because I kind of screwed up my chances of having a fun evening. But it wasn't too bad. It was quite nice just to be watching TikTok. It was pretty much just chill and pain. Pretty much summed up my evening on Saturday. So then that was pretty much my evening. The next day, which was the Sunday, we were going home that day, and I could barely walk on it. I could only really walk on it with the shoe on, with my Air Force. It wasn't, I didn't have a boot then. And then we pretty much just drove home. We actually drove to Starbucks and Greg's. I didn't get anything in Starbucks. I got sausage roll and a donut and a Diet Coke from Greg's, which was quite nice, you know, like, you know, just a little bite to eat. I pretty much just rested for the rest of the day on Sunday. And then Monday, my mum took me to the ER, or emergency room, or whatever you call it in the UK. Hospital. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave it at that. So my mum took me to the hospital. We kind of stayed there for like two hours-ish. It wasn't really that bad. The waiting didn't feel that long. The whole process was 2 hours. Being seen by the doctor, them sort of just asking questions about what happened, and me just saying that I acted like a kid who was jumping on inflatable slides. We waited a little while before being seen for the x-ray. It was a little bit weird because it was like a trainee doing it, so he didn't really fully know what to do. Patience is key. I was just pretty much just laying on a bed looking thing and just waiting for instructions, and so it wasn't too bad on my behalf. Lay that way, lay that way, lay that way, lay that way, and loads of instructions that I did for my foot to be checked. We did the x-ray. We waited for a little bit to be seen by a different doctor to see what happened, see if it's broken, see if I need a cast, if I need a boot, what I need. Okay, yeah. The doctor, pretty much just said it's not broken, it's just a sprain. Oh, also, might I add, on Sunday, my mum got crutches from the loft from another time that I sprained my ankle and just really wanted crutches. And I'm glad that I have them because it helps out with any sprained or broken bone situation. So yeah, that helped quite a lot on Sunday. And then yeah, moving back to Monday, we're in the doctor. He said that it's not broken, it's fine, it's just a sprain. Because he said that it's just a sprain, he then like moved it around, like just like making like, you know, like, yeah, I was in pain and he was like moving my foot around because it's a sprain and you're supposed to move it around. My throat is itchy. We went home. The next day, I was pretty much just doing my normal thing, helping with walking with crutches, kind of just like limping and all that. My mum got a phone call from the doctor to say that there is actually something in the x-ray that he didn't see before and doesn't know whether it's broken or fractured or whatever. So he said that just wear a boot for a few days and, well, I don't know. And then he'll see what happens in the next day. My mum got down the boot from another time that I sprained my ankle, which wasn't a break, it was just a sprain, but I really wanted a boot because I couldn't walk on it. So yeah, luckily I do have those things because it comes in handy like days like this, like times like this, whatever you call it. So yeah. That scared me so bad. Anyway, that scared me. I was like mid conversation and then the doorbell goes, so then me not gonna answer it because I don't really like socialising with people. It's probably just a package, they're just gonna leave it by the door. And then the next day comes, I wear the boot for a little bit. The doctor actually does not get in touch for a few days until I'm pretty sure Friday. And that was because my mum chased them up. They weren't getting in contact and we just needed to find out what's going to happen. I pretty much just need to wear a boot for 2 weeks and hope that my ankle is okay. Which is good because 2 weeks is going to be next Saturday, which will be a few days after you guys see this. And also we are going to Florida on the 10th of August. I get to take it off the Saturday before we leave, and we leave on the Monday. That's really handy. Let's just hope it works out that way. This is what my boot looks like. Yeah. Anyway, that pretty much happened. Now, to the dysphoric interaction. So this happened before my ankle. This happened on the Saturday. It's pretty much just a really quick dysphoric interaction, but there's two major things that happened, and it was those two major things that happened, and I just want to share it because it makes a good video idea and I have nothing else to do. So let's do it. Me and Nathan had got changed into our Wonderland volunteer outfits. We didn't know what we were doing, where we were going to be helping out. Me and Nathan were walking. Someone was walking behind us, another volunteer. She was a really nice lady, okay? So, no hate. She was coming up behind us, so she didn't see what I looked like. And then she said, hey, are you guys Nathan and Quinn? We turned around and she says, sorry, this is to me. She said, sorry, I thought you were a guy from behind. Which means I turned around and she thought I was a lady. I was kind of caught off guard and said, oh, I am. We got assigned our post, which was obviously looking after the bouncy castle and the inflatable slide, which we went to. She came up to us before I hurt my ankle. This was actually after doing the bouncy castle. We came to this tables and chairs. She came and just pretty much apologised because I think I caught her off guard when I said, oh, I am. Yeah, it was a little bit awkward. But yeah, I said, oh, that's fine. And yeah, we had quite a nice talk. She and Nathan talked about anime and I just sat back and watched. And yeah, she seemed like a quite nice lady. But yeah, so that happened. That was my weekend of total chaos. And yeah, so yeah, just it was kind of crazy. I broke my ankle, fractured my ankle actually, and I got a dysphoric contraction, and then a few days after the weekend I got sick, so fun not. Anyway, I think that wraps up the video. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. I would really appreciate it. Turn on that post notification to stay up to date whenever I upload a video, which is every Wednesday. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.